Hi, my name is Tiffany Williams and I'll be demonstrating Mastery Connect with you today. This site allows teachers to interact with each other for the different assessments and other resources. Alright, let's begin. Hi, first you will want to open up your internet browser. After you've opened your internet browser, go ahead and open up your internet search browser. You see Google on my screen because I prefer to search in Google. Here, you would want to type www.masteryconnect.com. With masteryconnect.com, you will see that it is highlighted here on my screen. Usually, it will come up towards the top. It'll say Mastery Connect, and then you will see www.masteryconnect.com below it. Go ahead and click on that screen. The screen that comes up is generally green and white. You'll have the big Mastery Connect sign here. You'll see where it says features, plans and pricing, goodies, webinars, contact, teacher login. Down here you will see where it says join free. If you already have an account set up with Mastery Connect, you can go ahead and press teacher login. Like my information is listed here along with my password. If you have one, you will go ahead and enter your email address and your password and press submit. However, if you do not have an account with Mastery Connect, you want to press join free. On this page, you will see that it has different pricing plans for you. It has the free, the single teacher, the school, and the district. For my purposes, I just use the free version. I would press choose. Now it said set up for a free account. Go ahead and click in your salutation, whether you want to be Miss, Mrs., Miss, Mr., or Doctor. You will enter your first name. You'll enter your last name. Here you will have your school email address. This is where you would enter an alternate email address. Here will be your school zip code. On this side of the page, it will say which subjects do you teach. Select all that you teach. Now, the question is, how did you hear about us? You can go to the drop-down menu, and it'll say blog post, Common Core app, fellow teacher educator, search engine, social media, solution tree, event workshop, webinar, or other. If you would like to schedule a demo, go ahead and click this box. If not, go ahead and say sign up. I'm going to go out and go into my account because at that point we'll all be the same. Okay, now here it says, you see where I'm able to add a photo. We're at that page. You see where it says my role is a teacher. I teach 3rd grade. My school is S.L. Mason Elementary. My district is Valdosta City. My state is Georgia. At the top, it'll say Mastery Tracker, Common Assessments, Resource Pins, and Learning Community. Okay, now you want to click on Common Assessments. Here on the next row, you'll see all using, created, bookmark, updates. Over to the side, you will see the search engine for within the Mastery Connect and where you're able to add an assessment. You'll also be able to search here. Where it says search, you'll be able to key in any keywords that you're looking for. You'll be able to specify by subject whether it's all subjects, math, science, language arts, social studies, or other subjects. You have a drop-down menu for who created the information. All teachers, whether you created it, teachers you're following, teachers in your school, or teachers in your district. Okay, here is where you're going to find where it says the most recent. For everything that pulled up, this is the most recent information that was added. If you click here, you'll find the most used information, the most viewed, the highest rated, and then your peer reviewed. If you continue scrolling to your side, you'll see 2 arrows, and in between those arrows, you'll see numbers. These are pages with different pieces of information on each page. In your search engine, type in homophone. Go ahead and press your magnifying glass. Okay, here. When I search for homophones, I went under all subjects created by the teacher. Right now it's giving me the most recent. It tells me that it is homophone. My class is 5th grade. My subject is language arts. It gives me my course standards, my standard, who created it, and when it was created. Also, it tells me how many views it has had. Here, the bookmark. What bookmark is, it's more like a place saving tool, so that whenever you come back into your Mastery Connect account, you'll be able to go in your bookmarks that's found here, and you will be able to look at anything that you have saved. So if I click on my homophones here, it comes up again. Right now it has the 5th grade, my language, and my standard. You're able to increase the size and decrease the size. You're able to download or print. It gives you the number of pages, the option to bookmark again, just in case you were sort of questioning it the first time. It allows you to bookmark it again. Over on this side, you have your scoring, your total score, your mastery score, and your near mastery score. Your community rating. Right now, this particular item has not been rated. It tells you who created the item. You're able to follow whoever created the item, just in case you like their assessments. So whenever they place another assessment on Mastery Connect, you're able to get that item without having to go back in and look at it again. It gives you the grade, the actual school where they're located, the district, and the state. You have the assessment information and the very important answer key. Here, it gives you information about your standard, a short description, and who is currently using this information. So at any time, you're able to get a lot of information from just this one page. If you wanted to download the item, you can do that here. Depending upon how it is, you can go from there. Or if you just wanted to go ahead and print the item out. Okay, now I want to show you about the resources pane. If you would go ahead and click the resources pane up at the top. It is right beside the common assessments. Here, right below it, you see all, following my pins, my boards, and my links. Over to the side again, you see where you're able to search. You're able to add resource pin. On this page, you're able to search by different topics. You have all, math, science, language arts, social studies, and other subjects. On this board, it gives you a lot of information. Like this one, it tells you about a new phone floor plan. This one has to do with the unit on area where students are exploring geometric measurement. Here you have a cell phone plan objective. You're able to learn about numbers and place value. You keep scrolling. Yours may be different from mine, but it's still a pen. You have your Pythagorean theorem game where you're able to put fractions on a number line. For me, that is very, very important. Okay, so whenever you go to hover over, let's say the first pen, it says you're able to repen. If I want to repen it, I'm able to press repen, and then it says resource board. I go on my resource board. I can create a new board, or I can just pin it on my board without having anything specified. One of the key features in this is I can specify it from math, what's really needed, ELA, and upcoming 4th grade, and then I can say pen. Here, if I hover in the middle, you see like. That's pretty much a board that I really like and I'm not really sure about, so I can just go with my likes and do it that way. I'm also able to leave a comment on the pen that is here. And if you're looking for your pens or whatever you place into your likes, it's right here at the top. It says my pens and my likes. If you place it under your board, there you have it. There's your board. Now, one of the interesting features that I found with Mastery Connect is over here off to the side. It's called Common Core. If you click that feature, you'll see your Common Core standards. It says the standard, math traditional, math integrated, language arts. More resources, math, language arts. If I go into math traditional and I click the arrow, it comes up where it gives me different grades. I can go in and select my grade. My grade is 3rd grade. Now here is very important to me. This gives me my state standards without me having to go into another site. My numbers in operation, operations with base 10, with the fractions, measurement and data, geometry. So I have a lot of interesting resources right here at my fingertips. Say I'm not finding what I need. Here's your back button. Go ahead and press back. You can go into a different grade level if you need. You can press back again. Here you have the same thing, but for integrated math. And it's also for your language arts as well. Go in, do your grade, and it gives you your standards. More resources under math. Here is where you will find your standards for practice and your math glossary. Your standards for practice would be your 8 standards for mathematical practice. I know everyone is fully aware of those standards if you are teaching math. Well, let's go back. You have your math glossary. It gives you different terms. It's pretty much like a math dictionary located inside Mastery Connect. Just trying to save you a little bit of time. Under language arts, you have how to read your standard, college and career ready, and key design considerations. Again, more information so that you won't have to leave the site in order to find what you need. To close this portion, all you have to do is come back over to the tab that's here. Press the tab and it goes back in. Okay, now you have a nice insight to Mastery Connect. You are able to go in and search for different things, your pens. If you want to just go in and pen different things, you have your common assessments. Those would be where I would start first, and then you can branch out and start using your Mastery Tracker and your learning community. If you want to log out, go under your name, and here is your log out. Okay, well there you have it. Mastery Connect, and happy resourcing.